Hello everyone, Gil here from Next Level Dietetics. You could find me on www.nextleveldietetics.com. Today I want to make a quick and rather brief video regarding a topic that comes up fairly often in a lot of these groups that we go on and try to help folks out in. And this comes up from both men and women. And the topic is essentially something along these lines. I'm going to begin my hormone therapy, whether it's HRT, TRT, whatever the case may be, male or female, and I'm going to be seeing this doctor or that doctor or NP or whatever the case may be, and I have my appointment. The question is, what sort of panels should I be asking them to run to test my levels? What sort of questions should I be asking them? And what sort of treatment or therapy should I be seeking? Now, don't get me wrong, it is great that you're coming on preemptively and you're doing your research, you're being inquisitive, and you're showing interest in your own health. After all, this is going to be a lifelong treatment of therapy that is designed to increase and improve the quality of your life while maintaining your health, youth, and vitality. So it is extremely essential. Here is where I have a problem with this type of approach. You are approaching a medical professional who is supposed to be specializing in a particular treatment, and they are supposed to be competent enough in not only testing, assessing, diagnosing, planning, implementing, and then reevaluating your particular situation. They're also responsible for educating you. Why? Because this is a patient autonomy approach. The patient and the provider must be in charge here of the therapy going forward. And here's the reason why. We're not treating lab numbers, we're treating real people. And what is more important than your subjective feedback as to how your treatment is working? Sure, your provider can look at your labs and they can determine whether or not pathologically this is working correctly and not causing harm, or maybe even making improvements to bone mineral density and other things. Who is the one that's going to determine whether or not your libido, your mental clarity, your overall sense of well-being, your energy levels, and all these other important factors that likely drove you to seek treatment in the first place are actually being met and you're actually achieving symptom resolution? That is on you as a patient. So it is up to you to work together in a synergistic fashion with your provider. It's important that you choose a provider who is not only competent, but also fairly proficient or very proficient at understanding what are we testing, why are we doing so, how do I treat, why do I do so, and then how do I mitigate side effects and make sure that I'm only giving this patient the benefits without the harm. And in the process, they must be able to explain everything to you and answer all these questions. Now, it's okay not to know everything, but they should be open-minded in learning and coming back to you with a viable solution. If they are egocentric, if they are a know-it-all, if they are stuck in old-fashioned science and they don't understand what's going on, please do yourself a favor and seek a more competent provider. You're not stuck to a 5 or 10 mile radius from your home. We live in the modern era of 2020. We have telemedicine. We have so many different varieties of information that we can access and providers that we can use. Remember, they're not a prescription pad for you. They are someone who's responsible to manage your journey moving forward. So choose a partner or a teammate in that sense that is going to do this proficiently. They must understand all of the gonadotropin hormones. They must understand all of the parent and pro hormones, and then all of the key sex hormones, and then all of the metabolites and the relationships between them, and all of the proteins and globulins that essentially will bind to these hormones and either cause you to have a good experience or a bad experience. So again, I urge you, interview your provider thoroughly, come back to the group after your appointment and let us know what was the testing that was done, what was the diagnosis, what was the course of treatment that was recommended to you, and then we can let you know if you found the right provider, if you should keep looking. Do yourself the favor, it's a lifelong treatment if done correctly, and you owe it to yourself to seek the right partner in this journey. If you found any value in this video, please share it with others. As always, you could find me on www.nextleveldietetics.com for all your coaching or consulting needs, health, wellness, nutrition, and hormones. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you soon.